G'day trendsetters, I'm John with Gravel Cyclist and I'm coming to you today with another no bullshit review. This time around I have the Zipp 101 Explorer, aka XPLR, and this is the very first wheel set that Zipp designed purposely for the riggers of gravel cycling. I need to point out, a while ago Zipp released the 303S wheel set, which is a fantastic all-round, all-purpose wheel set, and you can ride that wheel set on road or gravel and so on. And if you're so inclined, you can check out my review of that wheel set linked in the description below. For the 101 wheel set, Zipp has leaned heavily upon their MOTO technology, which is found in their lineup of mountain bike wheels. That technology is designed to provide durability and control over harsh terrain. Zipp likened the ride of the 101 Explorer wheel set to that of a magic carpet ride, especially when you pair the wheel set with a large, voluminous, humongous tyre such as the Cannonball TyreWiz measuring 700C by 47mm, ideally at nice low pressure. Zipp clearly stated this wheel set is intended for gravel racing, spicy riding, or all-day riding, no matter your flavour. Much of that plushness comes from the 101's single-wall rim construction, which, as I mentioned earlier, comes directly from their MOTO technology in their mountain bike wheels. I think now is a good time to cover the tech specs. This is the 700C variant. 650B is also available. The front wheel features 28 spokes, a break from the seemingly norm nowadays of 24 spokes for disc brake wheels. This is the Zipp ZR1 front hub, which supports the center lock standard for mounting rotors and a 12mm through axle. The asymmetric hookless 101 Explorer rims are the thing of interest in this wheel set. The single-wall MOTO rim allows the rims to pivot from either side of the spoke bed whilst rolling over rough terrain. As the wheel encounters obstacles, each edge of the rim is designed for compliance, creating the feel of suspension. The rear wheel also features 28 spokes, 12mm through axle support, and center lock for the disc brake mounting. The ZR1 hub has a beefed up seal designed for improved durability and quick response with 66 points of engagement. The cassette body is available for SRAM XDR and Shimano 11 and 12 speed. I think now is a good time to break out the calipers and measure the rims. It's caliper time. Here are my trusty ISO 17025 certified digital calipers. Insanity. Let's open the calipers up. The external measurement of the rim, 34.09mm. Inside width, 27.93. I believe that's over spec. This brim has a very interesting profile. As you can see there, it's like a two-step. It's a bit tricky to measure. So it's about 18.4. That's the tech specs covered. Let's throw the 101 Explorer wheels onto the gram scale. Front wheel, and this weight includes the tape and a valve. Looking at 794 grams. Rear wheel, that's 916 grams, so the pair including the rim strips and the valves, you're looking at 1,710 grams. For giggles, let's try and balance both wheels at the same time on the gram scale. Yeah, it might not work. Precariously balancing. There we go, 1,710 grams. Now the moment you've been waiting for, the freewheel sound that I'm going to film here late at night in my driveway because I have a regular 40-hour-a-week job and you film when you get the opportunity. Okay, enough excuse making. Let's go. Voila. Now it's time to see how the 101 Explorer wheel set mounts up some tubeless tyres. IRC Boken gravel tyre, mounted to the Zipp 101 Explorer wheel set. Dry mount, no sealant inside. Incidentally, my sealant of choice is Orange Seal Endurance Formula. taken the liberty of removing the valve core. I want a big shot of air from the Bontrager TLR flash charger pump, which incidentally has had its secondary cylinder inflated to about 118 psi. Here we go. It hasn't made the pop sound, but it might be in the bead. I'm going to add some more air pressure here. There we go. Beautiful. In the bead. That's what I'm talking about. According to my trusty calipers, the Kwiqsand tyres measure 42.31 millimeters. So oversize on the Zipp 101 Explore wheel set. Let's measure these TyreWiz Cannonball tyres measuring 700C by 47 millimeter on the Zipp 101S Explore wheel set. 48.08 millimeters. Beautiful. That's the tyre mounting procedures covered. Let's see how the Zipp 101 Explore wheel set rides. The obvious point here, Zipp 101 Explore wheels are not exactly svelte or aero, which is a radical departure for Zipp. In fact, these rims resemble box section rims from roadie days of old, but far wider. If you enjoy racing on gravel or hauling arse on gravel roads with your friends, I wouldn't recommend this wheel set, but do check out Zipp's excellent 303S wheel set. A 303S wheel set review is linked in the description below. You will notice the weight of the 101 Explorers during acceleration, but admittedly they do roll along quite nicely once up the speed. Gravel cycling for many riders is about chugging along all day at a pleasant tempo, and for that, the 101 Explorers do pretty well. Remember, these are called 101 Explorers, and that's what they favour. Rambling about the place, exploring and steamrolling over anything in your path, that sort of thing. I rode them with the 47mm wide TyreWiz tyres I spoke about earlier and IRC's Kwiqsand tyre in 700C by 40mm. Paired with the RockShox Rudy Ultimate Explore fork, these wheels provide an almost indestructible setup. Now about Zipp's ankle compliance technology. I cannot determine any noticeable difference between the 101's ride quality and riding similarly large volume tyres on other wheels. Perhaps in a lab environment I could measure something going on at the centerline ridge of the rim flexing about, but I had a very hard time feeling anything different in the real world. Perhaps it was the Rudy shock that was working too well, and I've never said this in a review until now. The jury is out for me on Zipp's ankle tech in this wheel set. It isn't all negative with this wheel set. The rim profile has proven to handle itself well with larger volume tyres that always perform nicer over dodgy terrain, bordering on somewhere you'd like to take your mountain bike. I didn't come close to puncturing a tyre rolling the 101s, and I would feel confident riding these wheels for a multi-day adventure or taking my drop bar bike somewhere it may not enjoy going to. I feel the 101 Explorers are seriously overbuilt wheels which won't favour everyone. Final points, the 101 wheels are far from inexpensive, but they are extremely well built, durable, unbelievably stout, and I do love that rim profile. And there is Zipp's lifetime warranty to think about. So there you have it, my review of Zipp's 101 Explore wheel set. I realise nowadays there's a smorgasbord, a cornucopia, so many vernaculars to describe the huge array of wheel sets available on the market for your purchasing pleasure for your gravel bike. So I sincerely hope that my review went some way in helping you make an informed purchase decision. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, I hope you will consider subscribing to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel for review content such as this, no bullshit gravel bike reviews, ride experience videos and other madness, as all of it is released to the channel. This is the most difficult and arduous part of the video, putting my sunnies on. I'll see you in the next video.